Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Gamers, still going to be back for more
So,
Serpents Curse
clear on how we're going to do
in
this?
London.
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finagle our way inside, butter Madovsky up, and then get the dirt on him, right?
Why have you
Fanoodle?
turned? Yeah.
Yeah, fanoodle. You remember how to fanoodle, don't you, Nico?
You just put your
Josh,
lips
how
together.
could I ever forget?
Oh.
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need major league fanoodling to get in this one.
You got it.
Is he put on his accent more because he's in England? I wanted to come out so you could see. Oh, right. We just started the stream and there was a bit of a clip where you could see London in the background, or what was supposed to be London, and it winding me up. It was London Bridge next to Tower Bridge, which that kind of shit just pisses me off. So let's have a look.
He had the typical features of an Englishman who likes beer and football.
What, 'cause he's got a shaved head? Fucking racist stereotyping.
The bush was perfectly shaped.
All right, mate.
Excuse me?
And no one has front
Hello?
gardens like that, especially in London, especially opposite Tower, fucking House of
On your
Parliament.
bike, darling. This is a private residence.
Yeah, on your bike.
We're here to see Mr. Madovsky.
So,
Oh my god, he actually looks like fucking Putin with blonde hair.
Showing him my press card would have blown my cover.
He actually fucking.
We have important business with Mr. Madovsky.
and who the hell might you be?
I'm Nico Kalar, and this is my colleague, Georges Stobart.
Well, isn't that cozy? Can you count, darling?
Yes, of course.
Well then, 1, I don't know you or laughing boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here. And 3, I don't like French birds. Comprenez?
And 4, I am a Korean stereotype. Yeah, let's get some fatty Rosie Lee down here. God, he's actually doing that. God, what is that? The symbol of the two eagles, like that. As a, I thought it was not Russian. Is it a Russian symbol? I want to say Hungarian. All right, let's go use the intercom.
No answer. Ah, it's locked. Hey, Georges,
What's up?
So,
seriously, how are we going to do this? According to Ronnie, Madovsky is the real deal.
Coming from Ronnie, that's quite a compliment.
If Madovsky's the killer,
We need to be careful, which suggests...
I use my Gallic chant.
Gaelic.
Exactly.
Georges looked ready to fanoodle.
Fanoodle. Let's try again with the gardener. Actually, now I wanna.
It was topiary in progress.
Why is he?
Hi, guess who?
What do you want?
Nice bush.
Nice move.
Bush? This is so much more than just a bush.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's art, love. Or to be precise, topiary. And as everybody knows,
Topiary is a transitioned form.
that's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big questions.
Life, death,
Right and wrong.
tell me about it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
It is possible through meditation, contemplation.
I see.
It is our only salvation.
Well, you've given me food for thought, you have.
Anytime.
Much appreciated. At a difficult time.
You are welcome, monsieur.
So, anyway, this is my latest piece. What do you think?
It's a very nice
Eagle.
eagle? A two-headed eagle.
Result. Get in there, my
Russian
son.
Imperial
yes,
Eagle.
It's a Russian Imperial Eagle for the boss.
Get in there, my
You
son.
spotted it straight off. I owe you one, lady. You have got that rare quality. Real insight.
No, please. You have a rare talent. So, do you work for Mr. Medovsky?
I look after his security and stuff. And edges.
Security edges.
Security and stuff?
Yeah, you know. Stuff.
Like murders in
Ah,
Paris.
Stuff. Do you know Mr. Medovsky's driver?
Driver? He's out of town, I think.
We have important business with Mr. Medovsky.
I need a good reason to bother the boss with this. He's a busy man.
He's a
I
busy man.
understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what you have to say so important?
La Maledicció, a painting that belongs to him, has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came around, right?
Okay. Hang
Sounds
on,
reasonable
I'll phone
enough.
him now.
What, he's not here?
Yeah, Mr. Medovsky? Yeah. French bird. Yeah. Yes, boss.
Oh, I'm so offended.
Right, I will do.
Right, yeah. Yeah, ta-ra.
You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't always a good thing. The gate should be open. I'll take you inside.
Come on, sugar.
Follow me, please.
Sounds like Bricktop's son. It's in with fucking Gaddafi. He's a painting of him in Gaddafi. He actually looks
Mr.
like Putin.
Medovsky will be right with you, madame.
Madame.
Well, we're in. Now what?
Steal everything.
We'll make him think we're all set to pay out on the policy. See if we can get him to talk.
Oh my god, it's fucking Putin.
Welcome, welcome.
Good day, monsieur. My name is Nico
Subtle.
Falla, and this is my assistant, Georges Tabar.
You are here to discuss
He's
La
not gay.
Maledicció, yes?
Correct.
I am surprised to see you. My agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest confidence. It would appear that agreement has been broken.
No, we're
A
insurance
man has been
investigators.
killed, monsieur.
An agreement is an agreement.
Be
My
soft.
apologies for disturbing you, monsieur, but I'm afraid we must ask you some questions.
So be it. The loss of a painting is nothing compared to the loss of a life. Ask away.
How did you come into possession of La Maledicció?
I purchased it at auction.
We have reason to believe that the theft was an inside job.
Oh, that is terrible. The staff at the gallery
It's
were
terrible.
so pleasant to deal with. But such is human nature.
It's actually
I
Putin.
trust this won't delay the insurance claim.
You'll give money
I'm
now.
sure matters will be sorted out soon.
Henri?
Did you know Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his gallery to me.
It's not what this letter says, bruv.
Did you ever meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon neutral, you know.
Carbon
Very
neutral.
conscientious, monsieur.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Your restorer, how does he fit into all this?
Hobbs. He did a little cleaning work on La Maledicció, that's all.
Do
that
you
sign?
have receipts for the
Sound.
painting?
Of course. I have already sent them to your office.
Ah,
These things take time to process.
What is there to process? I own the painting. Someone stole it, and your company provided me with insurance.
you give me money.
I am the victim here.
It's got a point.
A state you share with the deceased, monsieur. What connection do you have to Vera Security?
Yes,
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. Let's press this.
There is strong evidence that ties you to Vera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like a policeman, madame.
I'm an
We are
investigator.
really doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave no stone unturned.
I would leave this particular stone unturned if I were you.
I rattled him, but I didn't want to push too hard. Of course. We will check our information again.
I would do that. I think that is enough for now.
Leave.
When do you expect the claim to be paid out?
It will not be long, monsieur.
When exactly? Surely you can give me a date.
Monsieur Medovsky, I'm sure you...
Please excuse the interruption, sir.
Oh, what?
What is it, Shears?
She
Holmes
has.
is here.
Tell him I'm busy.
He mentioned the portfolio, sir.
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions? Please excuse me for a moment.
Of course.
The gardener is called Shears?
Yeah, probably not what his mother christened him.
What a creep.
Alright, let's raid the gaff.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and he knows it.
He just brushed off the Vera connection.
Well, surely
We
we'd
need
go to like
something
company
else
house and
to
make
get
sure that
under his skin.
he's registered
I
as the owner of
could
that
use
company.
Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else can we do?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's something here we can use against him.
Good idea, George. You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
Let's raid the gaff. Oh, it's fucking Lenin. Is that the SAR on it?
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box. It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box.
Okay, can we open this beautifully inlaid cigarette box?
The catch had snapped.
If only we had the paper clip, the nail clips.
Sadly, the catch would have been too thick to cut with nail clippers.
But what about the paper clip?
The paper clip just flexed and slipped off the catch. Can you hear
Okay.
what they're saying?
Yes.
You
Oh,
should
what
not
is that?
have turned up here, Mr. Holmes. I made it clear I would deliver the package later today.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of work to do on it.
That
This
voice
is
doesn't match
most
that face.
inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing with his visitor, Ops, about the portfolio.
That portfolio is important, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Medovsky in Libya. Happy days. What kind of guy hangs a picture of himself and Colonel Gaddafi on the wall?
The kind who will commit murder in order to steal their own painting.
Yeah, that kind.
It was a Russian privatization voucher. I wondered why Medovsky displayed it so proudly.
Check the cabinet.
Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business card. It read, Wilfred Hobbs, Fine Art Restoration. I made
Excellent.
a note of the address. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point arousing Medovsky's suspicions. The note read, L. Serp drawings for you to check. WH. Now we're cooking with gas. I wondered if the painting could be in the portfolio that Medovsky had taken. See a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck.
Oh, Fabergé egg.
A Russian
Oh.
imperial egg. It looked rather plain. It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. Medovsky certainly had some dubious friends.
Dear Mr. Medovsky, this is your favourite play. Please accept it. This first edition recognition for all of your help towards our cause.
Everything was in Cyrillic, except for a number.
1869.
1869.
Okay, I can remember that one.
Everything was in
Yeah.
18... I suspected the medals weren't from the Moscow Debating Society.
How droll.
It seems our Medovsky has friends in low places.
It's like my boss said, the guy wants to be a player.
Bookcase.
Russian novels. Medovsky was clearly a big Tolstoy fan.
Who isn't? Typewriter.
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. I tried to remember how that row of keys read on a U.S. keyboard. A-S-D... G or F? I couldn't remember. A-S...
Well, yup, Astavicic.
Medovsky had an extensive collection of management books. The 7 Secrets of Leadership, 2009. The Business Bonaparte, 1983. Office Eagle or Management Mouse, 1998. Leather-bound classics, bought by the yard, no doubt.
By the yard. Can you actually buy books by the yard? I suppose you can in situations like this. Just want to fill up a bookcase.
Locked. I could only hope that Medovsky hid the key somewhere in the room. I knew we should wait for Medovsky.
Let's try that coin.
By extraordinary good fortune, the coin I picked up
Who would have
was
thunk
the
it?
perfect shape to flip open the broken catch. Fancy that.
Fancy that indeed. Nice cigarette.
Keys are always useful.
Oh god, they look.
Romanovs. The same brand of cigarettes that were in the ashtray in Vera's security. Romanovs.
Oh god, I've just quit smoking this. It's so fucking hard. Maybe close the book.
The inlaid box was studded with gems. Magnificent.
Okay. Are we supposed to do something with this typewriter?
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. It was locked.
It's locked, but the key. Because he's talking to the restoration man for ages.
The study door's open now. Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
What's they talking about?
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio and do your work. You are nervous, and I don't like that.
Understood. I have got a few questions, though.
That is a
I do
dirty
not
old
like
man.
questions either. Hurry up.
I noticed a couple of people arriving. Who were they? They look like coppers.
They were from the insurance company.
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is important. We need to stay with it.
Alright,
I got
alright.
Hobbs' address from his card. When we're done here, we should check it out.
Okay, Josh, but hurry. Medovsky will be back soon.
Alright, hold on.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
check
yeah.
out the study.
Okay.
Wow, there must be millions of dollars worth of art on these walls. These paintings would have kept a critic enraptured for hours, but I didn't have time to dwell. The drawer was open. My heart skipped a beat. But inside, I
Oh.
saw only a candy bar wrapper.
Fuck's sake, George.
The desk was magnificent.
Oh. Interesting.
Those two little holes were just waiting for me to put my fingers in. I resisted the urge. Filthy habit.
Yeah, it's a great thing though.
The chair was fancy and probably more expensive than it looked.
Oh, okay. Right. These have got to have something to do with that keyboard. So we've got to run back here. Let's quickly check out the typewriter. This is 1869.
I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic.
So FN's normally escape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. AH. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. AHSO. 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 A. H. Hello. S. O.
A secret drawer popped open.
Oh.
I knew that publication date would be significant. At last, I was going to discover Medovsky's secrets.
At last.
It certainly wasn't Medovsky's sock drawer.
Grab it and get
Hey,
out.
Nico, come see this. I think we've struck gold.
Hang on, I'm coming.
Look,
No.
a letter from a guy called Gainan. His company, Wolfram, want to purchase La Maledizio. They're offering way over the asking price.
Anything connecting Medovsky to Vera?
Well, let's see. Here we go. A lease for Vera's security.
Aha! Then we have the proof we need.
Hang on, what's this? Expenses for a Mr. Shears. Waterloo Motors, one helmet. These are from Paris. Madame Lautrec's.
Shears did the
Hotel
murder.
Botanique. Pizza. Nico. Pizza. I think your friend Shears might just be Henri's killer.
Josh, what have we got ourselves into? I just heard the front door close. Medovsky's coming.
Oh, come on.
Everything back in order, quick!
Right.
Cigarette box, you done all that as well?
He'll
Penny?
never suspect we just ransacked his house for evidence.
Unless he's got
Josh,
security
the
cameras.
coin.
Damn, no time.
There is time.
Cool, Nico.
Just run over there quickly and put a coin down.
I'll handle this.
Suppose it's going to look cool. I'll handle this.
I apologize for the lengthy wait.
It's fine, Putin.
As you can imagine, my time is at a premium.
That's fine, Mr. Medovsky. I think we're almost finished anyway.
And payment?
Very soon, monsieur. Very soon.
Is there anything else I can assist you with?
Nice collection of medals you have there, Mr. Medovsky.
I earned them serving my country.
Anywhere interesting?
Chechnya. Ever been there?
No.
Can't say I've had the pleasure. Is that a first edition of War and Peace?
Of course. Printed in 1869. A great year for my country's literature. And Tolstoy is the master.
Master?
Is
Yeah.
that a picture of you with Colonel Gaddafi?
A deeply wonderful man. He
Really?
was a great fan of the Impressionists.
Well, he certainly left quite an impression on Libya. So, what brought you into the art business, Mr. Medovsky?
Oh, an eye for great artists, an appreciation of fine culture, and a love of what you Americans call the greenback.
You must be upset at the theft of La Malediccio.
Yes, and disappointed that someone would kill for such a minor piece.
So this Hobbs guy, good friend of yours, is he?
No, we simply have a business arrangement. We've been through this already. Now please, if you're quite finished, I'm a busy man.
Thank you for your time, Monsieur Medovsky. We'll be in touch soon.
Well, no prizes for guessing where we go now.
Hobbs's place, right?
Got it in one. Medovsky's pretty shady, don't you think?
He bought our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, Georges.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By the time he realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked the case and be toasting our success.
Here's
Look,
hoping.
that ain't... Right.
Looks like rain.
Come
No
on,
house
let's get
like
that
that
cab.
there. Especially on that north side of
Taxi?
the river. No.
I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character doesn't like visitors.
He's behind. Oh gosh, you're in club. Oh, the pig up there as well.
Not the kind of place you'd expect to find a restorer of old masters.
Why not?
Unless you didn't want to attract attention.
Exactly.
He's attracted ours. Let's see what Mr. Hobbs knows about La Malediccio.
And let's try and get a look inside that portfolio.
The door was locked. Looking through the window, I could see that there was nothing in the van. Hobbs must have taken the portfolio inside.
Sort of barking dogs. Whiskey? Don't mind if I do.
Not a sound. The horn wasn't working. I'd need the keys to start the engine. I had no reason nor any desire to steal Hobbs's van. I decided to leave the handbrake alone.
For now.
I popped open the van's hood. The engine was held together by rust and dirt. Everything was covered in a sticky film of dirty black oil.
Ugh.
Half the wiring wasn't connected to anything. It was clear why the horn hadn't made a noise. Neither hornpipe was connected to either the battery or the cab. It was the van's engine. I didn't really have any reason to sabotage it.
Yet.
A bundle of wires came into the engine bay from the dashboard. Many of the wires seemed to lead nowhere. It was one of two horns in the van. It didn't seem to be connected to anything else under the hood. Two wires hung loose from it. It was one of two. It didn't seem to be connected.
Yeah.
A bundle of short, severed wires was connected to the battery. None of the wires were connected to anything.
Okay. It's probably something to do now. Not now, but
The
soon.
large dumpster was full of garbage.
Oh, let's look at the letterbox first.
It was Hobbs's mailbox. There was a note hanging out.
Oh. What's the note say?
For a second, I debated the morality of mail snooping. It was a short debate, and I won.
Excellent. Can we have a look at the letter?
I decided to open the letter. Dear Mr. Hobbs, due to previous incidents, we are writing to inform you that we will no longer be sending models to your address. It went on to discuss Hobbs's temper and other alleged infractions, some of which still carry the death sentence in certain less sophisticated cultures. Interesting. This could come in useful. The letter advised...
By all means. Healthy, bright-eyed, and slim.
I don't think there's anyone home.
There's a light on upstairs.
Not a drain pipe.
Climbing drain pipes was something I preferred to avoid.
Oh well,
Unless
never mind.
I had a great reason to do so.
Which you do.
Climbing unless there was definitely someone home. Climbing drain unless
Let's go check out this one again. Oh hello, there's a chain there.
I wouldn't have been able to break the chain or the padlock.
Can't go away.
The door was locked. Looking through the window, I could
Something I got to do here. Maybe I'll get the horn to work so he'll pop his head out.
the engine bay was a mess.
Hey,
It was
boys.
clear why the horn hadn't made a noise. Neither hornpipe was connected to either the battery or the cab. The large dumpster was full of garbage.
Junk.
Piles of junk, mostly boxes of old paints and scraps of picture frames. Mixed in were wires, cardboard, and some dubious-looking old clothes.
We'll take the wires. Phone call.
George Stobart.
Monsieur Stobart, I trust you have obeyed my instructions not to leave Paris.
Of course, Inspector.
Good. You clearly know which side your cookie is buttered.
Oh, this guy's like
Now,
poor
I require
Poor
your
man's Clouseau.
presence tomorrow at the murder scene for a reconstruction.
I see.
12 o'clock sharp, monsieur. Or, as you would say, high noon.
Sure.
Any failure to comply, and I shall have you extraordinarily rendered. Have a
extraordinary.
nice day now.
And you. That was Nave. We're required back at the gallery tomorrow for a crime scene reconstruction.
Let me guess. Non-attendance is a criminal offense?
You got it.
Okay, let's have a look at this junk again.
I had found just what I needed. 2 lengths of wire.
Alright, let's get this van working. Mm-hmm.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
I still need to connect. Hold on.
I snipped the wire.
Yeah. Fuck off. George, get fucking back here. Right. Short wire.
I connected the wires from the cab to the horn.
There we go. Yeah, 'cause that one was a bit too long. And the short wire.
That wouldn't have worked.
Why not?
The wire was just long enough to connect the battery to the horn.
Good.
Everything was wired up. The horn had power.
Alright, let's go hit the horn.
I'd already jerry-rigged the horn. I had no other reason to rummage around under the hood. I figured that should get Hobbs' attention.
All right, hold your blooming horses. What are you up to with my van?
Hello there. We fixed your horn.
So I hear. Now what are you doing in my yard?
Get out my yard.
Sorry to bother you again, Mr. Hobbs, but...
Again. What the?
Well, that could have gone better.
He's not exactly the friendliest of characters.
Get out the drain pipe now, yeah?
Climbing drain pipes was some...
Oh.
Unless I... I decided to give it another blast.
For crying out loud, will you leave my van alone?
Sorry, just need a quick word, Mr. Hobbs.
About...
Afternoon, Mr. Hobbs. We're from the model agency.
About blooming time. I'm on a deadline. You better come up.
Alright.
About time you two showed up.
Take your claws off.
Hello, Mr. Hobbs. I was just wondering if...
Can it, Goldilocks? I don't have time for chit-chat. Just get undressed behind that screen.
Soldier.
Undressed?
That was the deal. An extra 20 quid because I need you with your kit off.
The studio was freezing.
And as
Oh
for you,
no.
darling, no need to get undressed. I've got a vivid imagination, so I'll just use that. Either way, just go sit over there on that rug and give me your best belly pock floozy.
Hot Nico's like, I'm done.
That's perfect. Just hold it there.
Nico made for a good distraction. I just needed to figure out how to get a look inside that portfolio. A variety of liquor bottles, all empty.
What?
Hey, I'm still drinking that.
Maybe I could fill it up for you.
How about a top up, Mr. Hobbs?
Yeah,
Thanks,
right.
but I've already got a glass full.
Yeah, right.
Hi, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, sorry. I was just going to take a look at some of your pictures. You're very good.
Take your clothes
I
off.
know, and that portfolio is private. I'm not paying you to gawp around my studio. Get your blooming clothes off.
Sorry.
Fuse box.
I wasn't going to mess around with that wiring.
Stereo.
Wow, an old Bofson Wang stereo. I hadn't seen one of those for years. Hobbs seemed to have a thing for 70s psychedelic jams. Hobbs seemed to have a thing for 70s psychedelic jams. Hobbs seemed to have a... I
Turn
turned
the
the
volume
volume
up.
up a few notches. A record was spinning on the turntable.
Ah, it's that same song from before. You fucking drunk, bruv.
How about another whiskey?
Thanks, but I've already got a glass full.
I'll move it with them bottles.
It didn't seem quite right. I had no need to walk out onto the balcony.
Hey,
I need to be warm in here. I'm
leave
conscious.
that dial alone. The heating gobbles up all the power and the circuits can't take it.
Sorry. I turned the thermostat down again.
Oh, I don't want to take my clothes off. Fine.
I didn't want to play around with the name. Those days are long gone. But I wondered who it did belong to.
Let's do it.
My, my. It was
What?
George Stobart.
Lady Piermont.
Lady Piermont?
Oh my. You're...
Naked? Of course. As an artist's muse, one often finds oneself en pelotas. Now, George, don't be shy. Come here and give me a big hug.
That day was the day the nightmares had begun. Trapped, smothered, choking on lavender.
George, darling, pass me my robe. It's terribly cold in here.
Oi, what are you doing with a blooming robe on? God
Take
help
it
me,
off.
but you're supposed to be naked. I've got a deadline to meet.
Well, you won't be meeting any deadlines with manners like that. And besides, it's freezing in here.
Lady Piermont and I had met before. She was larger than
I
life.
think she was in the first game.
In every way. Wary of any more life-changing surprises, I decided against exploring behind the screen.
Hey, stop meddling with that. The power's ropey enough as it is.
Alright,
Blowing
alright.
the power would certainly have distracted Hobbs, but the elevator alone wasn't going to trip the whole system.
Hey, I've told you, don't mess with that thermostat.
Drink your whiskey, that's right, mate. We'll make it all better.
How about another whiskey? Oh, don't mind if I do.
What, don't mind if I do? What's up, Lady Piermont? How you getting on these days? You alright?
Lady Piermont,
Oh, George, be a darling and sort the heating out in here.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's put that thermostat down again.
Hey, I've told you, don't mess with that thermostat.
Sorry, but Lady Piermont is
Come on.
cold. I thought...
Look, pal, I know it's brass monkeys in here, but the wiring in this building is ancient, and the fuse box won't take it. Her Majesty will just have to get used to chapel hat pegs.
Chapel hat.
Lady Piermont, Mr. Hobbs won't let me turn up the heating.
Well, we'll soon see about that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, crumbs.
If you do not adjust the heating, I shall refuse to cooperate.
Lady Piermont, it's the circuits. They won't take the strain. You know what old buildings are like.
In which case, I see no reason for this session to continue.
Whoa, Lady Piermont, let's not be too hasty. I'm sure I can accommodate your needs.
Good. Perhaps you can start by letting George here turn up the heating.
Oh, go ahead then, but be careful. The power in here is temperamental.
I turned the thermostat up as far as it would go.
Hotter. Let's give us more whiskey.
I wondered if the suspicious wiring could be used to my advantage.
How about another whiskey? That's smashing. Pour away.
Let's hit this lift.
Oh, you. Get down from there. You'll trip the power in the whole building if you're not careful.
The elevator...
Woo!
Oh, you.
The elevator on its own wasn't going to blow the power.
What's up, Miss Piermont? You want to help out again?
A word, if I may, Lady Piermont.
For you, George, I'm all ears. How can I help?
Get on the
Lady
lift.
Piermont, we need your help.
How thrilling! What do you need? Subterfuge? Leisure domain?
Actually, I just need you to step on that lift behind you.
Oh, but of course. Is this good, George, darling?
Perfect. Now, just stay right there. Lady Pure.
I should break it and I will not lift. It's known to break wiring.
An empty click, then nothing. The elevator was going nowhere without power.
To the portfolio. Shall I pull the chair out?
Now was my chance.
Hello. I know that
It was
bump
one of Hobbs' sketches.
and that birthmark.
More of Hobbs' sketches. The model looked familiar.
We know the model is this bloody what's it called it? Is that boat?
Impressionist sketches. Well, it wasn't La Malediccio,
What the
but
hell?
it did appear to be a study for an element of the painting, the Ouroboros.
Is that what's in the
There
middle
was
of it? That old man?
something different about the image in the center.
Looks like an evil Spanish man.
I figured the sketch might come in handy, so I took it.
What the heck are you doing with those? They're private papers. Huh?
Well, that was fun. Just like when you were a private dick, George.
So, you're not models?
Shut up.
No, Mr. Hobbs.
Well, you can't be a copper. You're not stupid enough. So what the blazes are you doing in my studio?
We're investigating the theft of a painting, La Malediccio, by the Spanish artist El Serp. One of these sketches is a study of that painting.
Well, sure. Well, what's that got to do with that? I'm a restorer, and I restored it. I've got naught to do with what happened after that painting left this studio. How was I to know it was going to get Henri killed?
Henri.
Hang on a second. How do you know Henri's dead?
News travels?
He and I went back a long way. Le Lézard Bleu was on the ropes, so I got the painting into his exhibition. Nothing
Really?
like this was supposed to happen.
We're not accusing you of anything, Mr.
Yeah.
Hobbs. We just want to get to the bottom of this.
I get that, and I'll help you however I can, but this mess is way above my pay grade.
Look at the old lady just standing there.
How come you needed to make so many sketches of the painting to restore it?
Restoration's not about throwing a load of paint around. It takes research. The Serp is a complicated painting. A lot of subtext, a lot of symbols.
Why would anyone want to steal La Malediccio? It's not exactly a famous
Wait, he
painting.
called it the Serp.
True, but there is something special about it that's hard to describe. There's conviction in every brushstroke. Whoever El Serp was, he had a tale
right.
to tell. The symbolism is deeply religious.
No shit.
We have reason to believe that Madovsky is mixed up in the theft of La Malediccio.
Eh? What would he gain from stealing his own painting?
We have strong evidence that Madovsky is not the real owner.
He'll have a hard time proving that. Medovsky has a full set of provenances for the painting. It traces its legitimate ownership all the way back to the painter.
Well, why didn't Madovsky mention him?
Because they're not with him. Henri's got them. Or had them.
And
Well.
Henri is dead.
So ask his partner.
Lane?
No.
Lane, yeah, Lane.
Oh.
Look,
Thought
pal,
it's like
you're
girlfriend.
wasting your time looking for conspiracies here. And you're wasting my time if you're not actually going to get naked. Go get the provenance from Lane, and everything will turn out hunky-dory.
But it also puts Marquez's story into question.
Not my problem, darling.
Yeah.
Now both of you, get lost. I've got a painting to finish.
And we have a critic to interrogate.
Someone's lying, but who?
See the pig in the sky?
Gangster or the old Spaniard?
The painter or the art critic?
I need to head back for Nave's reconstruction.
What about the evidence from Medovsky's house? Will you give it to Nave?
I think I should. And I can put the squeeze on Lane. Ask him about the provenance.
Good. I've got lunch with Ronnie tomorrow. This story is hotting up, and I want to make sure he keeps me on it.
Taxi?
Taxi? A short flight later. Well, they didn't get the Eurostar? Okay, and I think we're going to call it a night there, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching, and we will continue with more Broken Sword in the future. Bye-bye.